Hey, folks, welcome to Affiliate Nerd Out. I am your nerd Dustin House. Spreading that good word about affiliate marketing. You're going to find me every Tuesday and Thursday here at 12:15 Pacific time. So mark it on the calendar, smash that subscribe button, and join us for some live Q&A with my guests. My guest today is Joran Hofman over at Redditas. He's the CEO and mastermind behind their affiliate network that specializes in the B2B affiliate marketing. Welcome to the Nerdatorium, Joran.
Nerdatorium. I like it. Thank you, Dustin.
Awesome. We're gonna have some live Q&A going on. Please drop questions and comments in the chat and interact with us today. The big question of the day here is, what issues are you having with affiliate recruitment? We've got a master in the game here in Jordan, so he's going to be able to help answer those questions as well, and I'll take my best crack at fixing your problems. So drop it in the chat. What issues are you having with affiliate recruitment? Uh,
Put it in there.
Put it in there. And without further ado, Joran, who are you?
Who am I? A Dutch guy. So I'm living in the Netherlands, in Utrecht to be more precise. A founder of Redditas. So we might drop into that, I guess, really soon. I have been on both sides, I guess. So I've been on building the SaaS plus being an affiliate myself. So I've been in SaaS, I think now for between 5 to 10 years or something like that. And while working at SaaS, I have been like growing a website. It went to 25,000 organic visitors. 25,000 organic visitors per month. And then I came into affiliate marketing, and that kind of shaped me, I guess, who I am right now. Like trying out different things and ended up building my own network. I guess that's kind of what I'm doing and who I am right now.
Very interesting transition from going from trying to live that affiliate dream into building a SaaS product for yourself. What brought you to that? Was it like an industry demand that said, I need to build something that's better out there?
Pure frustration, I guess.
Okay.
Um, no, I had like 220, 250 tools on my website. So with a lot of the current tools on the market, you have to log in separately in the portals to figure out how am I doing per brand, basically. And there's a couple of networks who do combine them into one single dashboard. But what like I experienced myself is that I stopped logging into all these separate portals to figure out how am I doing. Because yeah, if you have like 50, 60 different logins at one point, you stop doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And then with the companies I had in the networks, I did not trust the data. Like there was something off. I could just not figure out what it was. I contact support a lot of times, but you only get a response after 48 hours, 72 hours. So I had conversations in a matter of weeks, I guess, to figure out like what is going on. So at one point, I got so frustrated that I just said, "Well, why don't I just build it myself?" So that's, I guess, how it all got started.
Oh, fantastic. Well, great story. And if you'd like to be a guest, um, and come be on the affiliate nerd out, get in Jordan's seat, go to dustinhouse.com/nerd and drop a topic that you'd like to talk about. Uh, Jordan, your profile is in this live event. You can also ask any questions you want on the chat here. Let's talk about Redditas and let's start off with the name origin. How did you come up with this name and this logo? I'm digging this branding you got.
Nice. So let's start with the name, I guess. Like the most obvious route would have been if we had something like affiliate partner or anything in the name, right? That would probably help also with SEO. I looked into that. I think at the working title was something like that when we built like the early MVP, but then it didn't really sounded that great. I guess it was more for SEO purposes why we could have picked that name. So I ended up like doing a lot of googling. I have not had one Latin class or anything like that, but Redditus basically means income in Latin, and also means recurring income. So that's how we got the name basically. So it does have a meaning.
Oh, interesting. That's a good story. That's a lifetime company name. I like it. And then your logo is a money tree. I hear.
Yeah, no, it is. Like, I mean, that was the first initial sketch. Like, if you, I mean, there's probably sites who track like the evolvement of your website, right? So if you look back, I think
Yeah.
for a couple of years when we just got started, we did had a tree which basically had the money coins under it. So now we do it a bit differently. Like we say, we're the network. The tree is basically the SaaS, and then the branches are the affiliates, and then the leaves are the referrals. So it still has a meaning, but
All right.
we dropped the money coins. Like
All right. Awesome. Love it. Tell us about what you guys are doing and who you're servicing out there.
yeah. So to start with, who we're servicing, we purely focus on B2B SaaS companies. So we help them to set up an affiliate program, to manage their affiliates, and to grow it. So what we do is we have a freemium model where basically any SaaS company can come to us. Ideally, if their product led growth slash self-serve, they can set up their affiliate program, and then if they start generating money, they start paying us as well. So we have a freemium model that they can set it up for free, and below 1K monthly recurring revenue, they do not pay us anything. If they hit that
Wow.
threshold, then they start paying us. So it's value driven, value based pricing. Like I have the CS background, so that's why I have the CS mindset like fully baked in. Um, and then the other thing we do is we have a marketplace. So we now have 58 companies, I think, in the marketplace. So basically, SaaS companies offering their affiliate program to the other side, which are the affiliates, which we're now at 7,000 B2B SaaS affiliates. So they see the affiliate programs for the SaaS companies, and they can decide if they want to apply to a program or not, and see the details, see what is allowed, and then basically go from there. So, and in between, we show both of them the same metrics. Of course, we mask some things for the affiliates due to GDPR. But the idea is that we kind of show them both as much insights as possible so they can both start generating money.
Huh. Awesome. That is an incredibly refreshing revenue model that you have. Like, I've never even heard of any kind of affiliate or platform for that matter giving a freemium model like this, like enabling companies to dip their toes in affiliate marketing without at least like a $100 price point seems ridiculous. How has this served you and like your customers and the retention that you're getting?
Yeah, I mean, with any freemium model, you will get a lot of people who try it out and never do anything, right? But if they
Yeah.
really are like interested in getting started with affiliate marketing, like it's the best way to do so, right? Because at one point when we start charging them, they already earn so much more than they're going to pay us. So
Mm,
retention wise, like it's gonna be really good for us. But we need to get them to make sure that they actually get started. Because if they're in our free plan, they have to do everything themselves. They have to invite the
sure.
affiliates themselves. So they're gonna have the issue of the question of the day: how to recruit affiliates, basically.
Hmm.
Um, so that's one thing. But like, how does it serve us? As in, we're building a network. So with the free plan, we also basically grow the network because the SaaS companies invite their own affiliates, which come into the network, who see other programs again. So it's really benefiting the network, growing it really rapidly.
Okay. Awesome. So let's take a step back and redefine what B2B SaaS is. What is it to you and where are these companies coming from? It seems like there's a new one every single day that I'm getting targeted with.
Yeah, there's definitely new ones coming now really quickly. Yeah, so B2B SaaS, I mean, if you go really back to the basics, it means business to business software as a service, which basically means is you pay a monthly or an annual fee to get access to a software. So it's
Hmm.
not the buy the software you can get access. It's basically paying a subscription fee to get access to the software. If you stop paying, you lose access basically. So that's kind of B2B SaaS. And indeed, like especially now with there's a lot of code tools and AI tools popping up, which basically means is you don't know need to know how to code. By building it, or if you want to build a tool, you don't need to know code. Basically, that's kind of like what's popping up right now. So you see a lot of software companies who are really niche, who focus on one specific thing, and they are built by no code tools. So it's a lot easier nowadays to build your own software business.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, the rise of AI has definitely made these tools come fast and furious in this
Yeah.
industry. I think I'm subscribed to at least a dozen SaaS products to help my workflow. Things like, Respona, like Buzz Buzzsprout, Jasper. Like I'm using a lot of tools. What are some of the tools that you're utilizing in your marketing campaigns today?
Ooh, good question. Like I limited the amount of tools we use quite heavily because we're still bootstrapped, so we're still like looking at all the
Sure.
costs at the end of the month. So I mean, one thing I use heavily, of course, is ChatGPT. Just I guess the paid version, like it's a bit more work because you have to give a lot of input, right? But like how I do
Yeah.
it, I train a conversation, so you can have these conversation on the left side of ChatGPT. I kind of give it a lot of input at the beginning, then I save that conversation with a certain name. So if I want to, for example, do something else again, I use the chat like the conversation I already trained on the topic. So it's kind of doing somewhat better than normal if you start like a new
Hmm.
conversation again. Um, but marketing wise, like I run my own podcast, which is purely focused on B2B SaaS companies. And we do everything inbound as well. So I jump on these kind of things. We write our own blogs. We're writing like an affiliate glossary. So we try to do as much as we can to help affiliates and brands. And then from there, drive
Okay.
traffic from it.
Fantastic. All right. Now, why, in your opinion, why is this industry booming right now? Like, I didn't know B2B SaaS existed 5 years ago, but then I was working at WP Engine, and this industry just with a monthly recurring revenue just started blowing up, and I was on the forefront of, or at least I felt like, helping other businesses succeed with the products that we were selling. So, where did this boom come from?
Ooh, I mean, I won't know where the boom exactly came from, I guess, but it's due to the nature, I guess, of the business, right? So if you're selling software, like same as ourselves, um, I think we now have maybe like a 9,000 users in our platform. They're from everywhere. Like there's no specific region we focus on. So if I look at, for example, my Google Analytics, they're worldwide. Most of them are actually coming from US. If you look at it as one specific country, I haven't been to the US in the last 5 to 8 years, for example. So I think that's definitely one thing why SaaS is booming. You can do business anywhere just by leveraging the internet, I guess. Same like affiliate marketing. But the big thing regarding B2B SaaS is, right, it's business to business, which means is the ticket prices are often a bit higher. And it as because it's SaaS, it's software as a service, you pay a monthly fee. So the more clients you add, the more revenue you get on a monthly level. So like it's almost compounding, right? So as long as you build a good product and you retain the clients, then you can really scale your business really quickly.
Beautiful. All right. Um, and what seems to be like the industry trends for B2B SaaS? Like, I like to say that retail, you need to hit a certain threshold of revenue coming in through your website on a certain month, but I put that threshold at a much lower price point for B2B SaaS products that I work with. Why do you think that is?
Because like I think in SaaS the biggest challenge is to get, for example, the 10K monthly recurring revenue, and it takes a lot longer. With a website, you might just run a lot of ads and then already get big revenue. But I think like with subscriptions, as in as easy it is to start them, it is often as easy to cancel them. So having
Okay.
that bare minimum is definitely a good point to make sure that they have built a good product, that they have social proof, that they have case studies, that they know who their ICP is, that they ran digital ads themselves, so they know the conversion rates. So I think like what I always say is like often try to have at least 10K monthly recurring revenue before starting an affiliate program, because otherwise you're asking somebody else to sell your product, but you haven't really sold it yourself yet. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
because it's business to business, people do have to spend more money, right? It's not a one-off purchase, what people are doing.
That's a really good point, and that brings us to our question of the day: is like, what are you struggling with in recruiting affiliates? One of the biggest hurdles for affiliate recruitment is making sure you have a website that is conversion rate optimized, and good affiliates are going to see a stinker of a page and not promote your product, right? So you have to have a proven concept of sales through other media channels of SEO outside of just affiliate before affiliates will start running traffic to you.
Exactly. Yeah. Like I mean, ideally, you already ran paid ads yourself, so you basically burned your own money, right? By trying to get them to your site and converting them into paid clients. So if you did that, then you know exactly like the conversion rates from website visit to sign up, from sign up to an actual paid client. So like with B2B, there's a bit more steps, right? Like where with SaaS, often companies offer like a 7-day free trial, 14-day free trial, or a freemium model like we do. So it takes longer for people to convert. So if you figured out these hurdles yourself first before asking somebody else to recommend you, it's going to be a lot easier.
Great points. We got a user out there, unidentified. Hello, Dustin and Jordan.
Nice.
Uh, why don't you jump in and answer the question of the day there? What issues are you having with affiliate recruitment? Sorry, your name didn't come up, but that's going to happen every once in a while. So, um, all right. So we know B2B SaaS is kind of in its infancy phase in the affiliate marketing realm, and you guys built a tool that is helping build affiliate programs and allowing companies to dip their toes in the water of affiliates. So, what do you see as the biggest differences between B2B SaaS affiliate programs and like your traditional retail affiliate programs?
Yeah. I mean, I think the biggest difference is the way you can get commissions. So with retail, it's
Okay.
often one-off, right? And then the
Mm-hmm.
prices are I don't know the average because I never did B2C affiliate marketing, but
Oh.
I can imagine that it's probably between $10 and $100 maybe, like the begin value. Like with B2B SaaS, is you're selling business to business software subscription, so it's recurring, and the ticket prices
Mm-hmm.
are going to be a lot higher. So like we do have companies where pricing for their software starts at $10 a month, for example, but then they offer software where you pay per seat. So even though maybe somebody starts with $10 a month, they're easily able to upgrade that subscription, which means your commission is going to go up as well. So a lot of SaaS companies have like land and expand, where they just want to get a client in and then expand it with seat, upgrade their account, and you're going to benefit it from being an affiliate as well. So again, I guess like the biggest difference is the amount of money, and I guess like the interval you can earn money is going to be a lot different. Like it will be harder sales to do, as in you will need to educate people on the actual product. Like ideally, you already used it, and you give them like really advice on what kind of product would they start using. But if they start using it, like there's companies out there even on our marketplace which offer lifetime commissions. So as long as somebody keeps using a software and they keep paying for it, you can earn commission for that. So the potential is going to
Mm-hmm.
be a lot different. So it could be like a compounding revenue channel for affiliates.
Awesome. And you bring up a good point there. Those companies that are in this space, they have a big decision when they're doing the strategy and creating an affiliate program in that B2B SaaS space. What's a good strategy for companies to be looking at? Hey, do I make a flat CPA for my affiliates, or do I do some kind of eternal rev share? And if I do a rev share, do I do it for a lifetime value of the customer, or do I cut it off at 12 months? What's your strategy, and what do you tell people that come in and build their affiliate programs?
Yeah, I mean, I would do rev share just, I guess, to avoid any kind of fraud. Because if you do CPA or of
Oh,
course
yeah.
per lead or anything like that, it's really easy to work fraud in the hand, I guess. So
Hmm.
we don't even offer that model at the moment within our platform. Um,
Oh, what, the CPA model or rev share?
CPA, like I mean, I call it, I guess, cost per lead. Like I often refer CPA, cost per action, as in there has to be an action, so there has to be a payment being done. I refer it, but I guess like the cost per lead, the actual sign up, like we do not um, calculate commission for that or give any fee for that. So
Okay.
I guess that answers, I guess, the first question, rev share. I would go for that, and then how to look at it. You can look at it from two ways. Like SaaS companies always look at customer acquisition costs. So how much does it cost me to acquire new clients? And then they run all these marketing channels, and they probably would know already how much it costs with all the different marketing channels. So you can basically
Hmm.
look at like, okay, well, how much does it cost right now? And how much are we willing to pay, I guess, the affiliate? So with every marketplace style we have, if you click on it, it's publicly available. There's a little calculator there where you can basically enter your average revenue per account on a monthly level. Then you can say, okay, if I give away 20% commission for 12 months and somebody gives me 10 paid clients, how much does the affiliate earn? So in that case, it's really
Hmm.
easy to see what is the carrot for the affiliate if they start referring us,
Yeah.
and would that be worth their while? Like, there's, yeah, I guess to conclude, there's two ways. Looking from the affiliate point of view, do they actually earn enough money to be referring you? And then on the other hand, look at your customer acquisition cost, and is it in line what you're going to offer the affiliate?
Hmm. Yeah. And what's a good way to calculate that? Like, first off, I think the important metric here is what your profit margin is as a company, right? Like, if you're getting if you're every sale you're getting 60% profit margins, which is not unheard of for a B2B SaaS. Um, how much can you give away to the affiliates and still be profitable? And um, creating a rev share model that is beating out your other marketing channels is important. I think that's one of the biggest benefits of having an affiliate program over spending a ton of money on paid media. But um, how do you help people like find that sweet spot of what their base commission rev share is going to be?
Yeah, yeah, I think, I mean, it at the moment we do, I think, a lot of like basically calculating how much can an affiliate earn, just because it's like you can do a lot of calculate, because SaaS loves data. SaaS loves to calculate
Okay.
things. So if you look at SaaS, like a metric, for example, is customer acquisition cost versus lifetime value, and then it also have to be like you need to earn like 3 times or 5 times more than you actually pay to acquire a new client. If you look at all the, I guess, the SaaS metrics, then probably the affiliate is not going to earn that much. So, like if you look at the minimum, as you ask, like I would always look at how much can an affiliate earn when they start referring you, and then maybe even ask yourself, would I be referring myself if I could earn this amount of money, basically, by referring the SaaS company? So I would look at it from the affiliate perspective, because if they're not it's not good enough, then why should they start referring you in the first place? Yeah.
Great. I mean, you have to have that carrot to dangle, absolutely, and it has to make sense to you financially. And everybody's got their own initiative, I guess. Like maybe it's users acquisition. You're trying to build that number up, and you can give away a little bit more if you're trying to sell the company for as many users as you are. Or you have a super sticky product that the lifetime value is going to be really long. You
Yeah,
can give away a little bit more with the rev share. So um,
exactly.
those are great points. What about the differences between like B2B SaaSes that are like an enterprise level that cost thousands of dollars per month in comparison to like something that's a very simple tool that helps uh, grow a business that has like a $20 price point per month. Like, how do we define those realms and build affiliate programs accordingly there?
Yeah, I think like what where we focus on, for example, is the pricing. I guess between, let's say, like a $10 to $20 until like 1,000. Because if it's 1,000 plus per month, then often you go towards that enterprise. But like what that often also means is that the sales cycles are going to be different. Like
Mm,
you can purchase a plan without talking to somebody still for $1,000 a month with some tools. But if you have to like go to the enterprise route, it often means is the entire flow changes. So instead of sign up on a website, you will have book a demo. Instead of then creating an account, you would go into the CRM system, and then a salesperson will follow up on you. And then instead of closing, I guess, or like paying within 30 days, it's probably going to be like 3 to 6 or 9 months, for example. So there's a lot more money to earn, I guess, within the enterprise realm, but then it's also taking a lot longer. So, are you willing to wait as an affiliate for somebody to close after 9 months? So, what you typically see then, if the deal sizes go up, you go more towards like the partner marketing, where they
hmm
sometimes like do a little bit more work. They maybe even help with the integration, and then they do get a rev share, but like the typical, I guess, affiliate marketing model, like how we build it, like I want to track everything without human intervention. So I want to do proper business for the affiliates. So we have the SaaS companies connect their payment platform. They need to install our tracking, so they can't manipulate the data. If you go more enterprise, things happen in the CRM system, invoices being sent, they might change emails. It's a lot more fault error, I guess, or how do you say it in English? Like what more faults can be made, I guess, or like mistakes can be made, like
Oh, okay.
intentional or not. And that's why we focus on like a fully automated flow.
Gotcha. Okay. Um, Now let's talk about Redditos and you know, what's the big differences between you guys and some of your competitors out there? There's a lot of options, and I love how you guys are focusing on B2B SaaS. What's some big differentiators of why to use your guys' platform?
Yeah, I think, yeah, I mean, indeed, we purely focus on B2B SaaS. So if you're in B2B SaaS, then you're lucky. Then like we have a really clear niche, right? And we purely focus on that. So you will see only B2B SaaS companies in our marketplace, and all the affiliates are also B2B SaaS related. Um, we kind of flipped up the pricing model, as you already mentioned. Like some of them charge really heavily, right? Like we
Yeah.
have a freemium model, which is not really typical,
Mm,
but it works well for us, as in we really want to have companies to generate value first, which means monthly recurring revenue. And if they do so, then we want to grow with them. The other thing is like I come from the affiliate side, so I know, I guess, the
yeah.
issues affiliates are having. So that's why they have live chat support as well in our app.
Hmm.
We have a lot of help center articles for them as well. We have like blogs for them. We um, kind of just give them almost the same UI as the SaaS brands, but then of course
Okay.
different metrics. But we're not like giving them an ugly version of the app. Like we treat both sides the same, which I think is really going to be important, because in the end they have to do well, and if they do well, the brands do well, and in the end we do well. Like sounds really cliche, but that's how we look at it.
Well, that is awesome. And so few affiliate platforms out there uh, really consider the workflow of the affiliate as much as their advertiser. Advertisers are the ones making them the money, right? But so I love how you put your hat on as an affiliate and built this thing so that affiliates can have a good user interface that is easy to navigate and easy to use. And you guys have integrations with cool affiliate tools like we can track and um, affiliate and things like that to where you can have a little bit more robust information on the products that you're promoting?
Not yet. Like I think you had
Okay.
John from Statron last week on the podcast. Like
Yeah.
we talk regularly. Like we have been talking about an affiliate API. We purely have a SaaS API at the moment,
Hmm.
but there hasn't been that much request, I guess, yet. So either we
Oh,
do, I guess, like good metrics already within the app, or they might not be as sophisticated as the B2C side yet. Um, so as soon as we get requests, like we will build something. As in, it's pretty like simple for us to send the data somewhere else if needed. Like, but for now, we haven't received any request like this.
okay. Gotcha. And speaking of affiliates, where can we go find B2B SaaS affiliates? Where are they hanging out? Like, is this in a forum? What's the best way to get a hold of these folks?
Yeah, that's a good question. How to find B2B SaaS affiliates? I mean, if I might jump the gun, I guess, on the question of the day, I guess, a little bit. But for example, if I do recruitment for some of our clients, which basically means where do I find B2B SaaS affiliates,
Hmm.
is I kind of look at like who's already referring a competitor of our clients, for example. So
Okay.
basically, just by looking in tools like SEMrush or Ahrefs, like what are the backlinks of the competitors of our client and which ones are using an affiliate link, and then can we recruit them as B2B SaaS affiliates for them as well. So I don't know if they really use a forum, a network, or anything like that. In the end, if they're good, we want them to get them into the Redis network, and we will build something soon where you can search them and recruit them. Um, but for now, like recruit them yourself, I guess.
Okay. Gotcha. Kristen Big Times Evans says, if you build it, they will come. Yes, that's a baseball reference. Do you understand that reference?
No, well, we play soccer here, or we call it football, but I have to call it soccer, I guess, today.
Yeah, absolutely. Uh, that's an old movie reference from the '80s. It's called Field of Dreams. It's a classic here.
Nice.
All right. So where do we find affiliates? Still hunting them, but you guys are building out a platform to make that easier on affiliate managers to go and recruit through the platform, which is great to hear because
Yep.
I feel that's super necessary for every network to have that component of it to make the life of the affiliate manager a little bit
Yeah.
easier.
Yeah, and especially like using the data which the network has, right? So as a program manager, you kind of want to know, okay, well, I see that they're this person, they have this website, but do they have the traffic they say they have? So really have them connect Google Analytics. And what did they already do for the other programs in the network? Did they already generate paid referrals? How much money was related to that? So if you're able to show those kind of metrics, then you know as well if this is going to be a good affiliate or not.
Gotcha. And one place that you should be tracking with all of these affiliates that you're bringing into the program is one of our sponsors of the day. It is BuzzStream. Every affiliate manager needs a good CRM and tools to help them recruit partners. BuzzStream is one of those complete tools that I personally loved using through the years. Their partner management and recruitment platform is end-to-end solution, enabling you to discover partners, vet them, discover metrics that you're looking for, find contact info, send the outreach, and manage those campaigns efficiently. The teams that use BuzzStream save huge amounts of time and mental bandwidth. With BuzzStream's advanced CRM capabilities, growing relationships, and managing your team is never a chore. So go check out BuzzStream. They offer a free trial, onboarding assistance, and customer support for all their plans. Go to dustinhouse.com/BuzzStream and find out more. That is dustinhouse.com/BuzzStream. All right, so switching gears into affiliate marketing trends here. Uh, Tell me, what are you seeing out there as one of those biggest trends that's happening right now?
I think, I mean, biggest trends, especially to B2B SaaS, I guess, is that a lot more companies embrace affiliate marketing. As you mentioned, it's pretty
Mm-hmm.
newish, and it's a really cost-effective way for SaaS companies to grow it, basically, because you only pay something when you already receive the money, right? And especially within SaaS, if you pay 20 or 12 months or 24 months, but your lifetime value is a lot higher. It's a really cost effective way. So I think people look at it more as a growth opportunity, where I think in B2B SaaS it was always something as in, there's a lot of fraud happening in affiliate marketing. This is not
Mm.
working for B2B SaaS. Like, I think now people are really understanding, hey, it does actually work, and we can leverage somebody else's network. Um, and I think also, like, you see a lot more affiliates or people leveraging their network to get into affiliate marketing. Like, how easy is it nowadays
Mm.
to start a newsletter, for example, towards product managers. Like, I've seen cases where one guy has like 100,000 subscribers on his newsletter. He's still working full time in a normal job, but he basically recommends software companies in his newsletter, and he's making a side hustle by doing so and by sharing his knowledge. So I think both sides are like really picking up and seeing the potential of this pretty relatively, I guess, channel within B2B SaaS.
Oh, great points. And I think the concept of B2B SaaS companies, um, having a lot of fraud with lead generation is this kind of move into that rev share where you're releasing some of that tension of fraud capabilities out there, and tracking's getting better, more dynamic for affiliate managers to dig into, making it easier for you not to run into those fraud problems. And as long as you set up your program in the right sense, in the right way, you can avoid most of those problems. But uh, great point on like lead generation is kind of making its way out, uh, and not as popular as RevShare today.
Yeah. I mean,
Um,
we do have some deals we close for clients where we do CPL, but then we always do like a hybrid deal. So we do a
okay.
smaller CPL fee, but then they also get commission, for example. So we might give
Oh,
away in total more, but like we do it because we want to term partnerships then for them. And ideally, the publisher at one point drops like CPL fee and then go fully for commission based. But if you want to get
mhm.
somebody in, you kind of have to give them something, right? If they already have the traffic you're looking for.
100%. And that just goes with experience in negotiating and figuring out which levers and carrots to dangle, levers to pull, carrots to dangle. All right. What about the future of affiliate? What's next? What do you see coming up next?
Um, like what's coming, I mean it all comes down with I think like quality and a lot more insights. I think you covered that last week as well, where like as you mentioned, both of the sides want to have a lot more insight in what is working.
Mm.
So it's not just sharing an affiliate link anymore on your blog, like, right, but it's actually which one is doing well, which one is driving the traffic, but which one is actually converting paid clients and in the end making money. So I think that's become, at least on the B2B side, and especially SaaS, it's becoming more sophisticated, I guess, even though
Sure.
B2C has it like really well laid out. Like I looked at platforms on the B2C side and I was like, oh yeah, this is really nice. It goes really in depth, where B2B was still like pretty, I guess, like the baby in a way, or like the child where we're just playing around. And I think that's really nice, where now because the stakes are higher in a way, subscriptions are higher, it's rev share, it's longer period. So I think that's really nice to see. And like I
No,
think also, yeah.
absolutely, absolutely. All right. And you're an entrepreneur out there. You moved from being an affiliate and now you're like building your own SaaS products. What any lessons or tips you want to share with those young entrepreneurs out there in that SaaS space that might need some help and guidance?
Yeah, I mean, if you're in SaaS, I always thought like, I mean, I worked in a SaaS before building my own SaaS. So I think I worked at a SaaS startups like three, and then like for 5 years, 6 years. So I thought I would know like, okay, well, I'm just gonna do this, and I have this doer mindset where I just like think I'll build it. In the end, all the people told me like it's gonna take longer than you think, and it's like, oh, that's not for me. I'm gonna make it happen. In the end, it's for me as well. Like
Ah,
it's
can't avoid
so
it.
exactly. So if I tell you it's gonna take longer, then you think, and you're gonna think to yourself, well, not me, then probably also you as well. Even though, so I think that's the one piece of advice. Like stick in there, because if you believe in your idea, like it took us a really long period to get where we are, but now we're seeing the traction we're getting. So like keep your eye on the vision, keep your eye on where you're wanting to move, but also celebrate the moments in between. So don't go towards that end goal, and if it doesn't happen, then be really sad about it. But if you celebrate the moments in between, it's going to be a fun ride. So it might not go always as fun, but at least you enjoy the ride as well.
Oh, well said. That's going to be my lesson of the day. I love that sentiment. If you are a business owner uh, and you're trying to grow this thing, strap in and be prepared for the long haul, because likely you will not be that outlier. You will not be that unicorn that is everything just comes easy to you. It's going to be hard work. Get ready for it. I'm fighting that every day myself. So
Nice. Yeah, and I run my own podcast as well, so I interview a lot of SaaS founders, and even though they look successful on the forefront, right, they all say the exact same thing. Like, it's, if I knew this from the beginning, I wouldn't have started probably in the first place. So
I've known quite a few SaaS owners myself that have said, like, don't start this. Don't do it. If you want to bang your head against a wall for 4 years, like, have fun, but like this is not for the weak of heart.
exactly.
Awesome. All right, as we wind down here, how do we connect with you?
Yeah, so I think there's only one Joran Hofman on LinkedIn, so that's probably the best way to do so. Is just type that in on LinkedIn, connect with me, tell me that you came from this podcast, because I do have, I think, like 300 open requests already right now. So just let me know that you come from Dustin, and then you will get accepted.
Awesome. Great to know. All right. And for those folks that are going to be here on Thursday at 12:15, we're going to have Sean Hall come in and hang out with us. If you want my ultimate checklist, go to dustinhouse.com/checklist and grab that. I have a QR code. It's around here somewhere. There it is. Jump up here. Slap that in. I should have had that all day. All right. And Joran, I really appreciate your time today and giving us the goods on B2B SaaS, educating us up here. And I will see you on Thursday at,
Yep.
at our next event here. What are you talking about there?
No surprise, B2B SaaS affiliate marketing.
Oh, what?
Well, we'll cover a bit more the basics, I guess, like how to get started. But I'm doing it with, I'm having the affiliate hat on, and he has the brand hat on. So I think it's going to be a fun conversation.
Beautiful. I'm going to drop a link to that event that you're speaking at, and I'm going to be MC over there. I'll put that in the chat so that folks can go and get educated more on this. Joran, appreciate your time. Thanks for being here, man.
Cheers. Thanks for having me, Dustin.
All right. We'll see you out there, folks. Take care.